WanderingWinder here. We have some new things still. We've got Way of the Ox. Okay, that's pretty good with the Watchtower probably. We have Demand. It's probably also pretty good. Um, Grand Market. So this could be Watchtower Overlord. Could be Watchtower Watchtower. Um, I mean, there isn't really thinning here. So, what does that mean? It means it's going to be hard to draw. Because Watchtower and Hunting Party are the only ways to really draw. Um, I wonder if that means that. I mean, I think Rogue should be very good. Very good, pretty good. I think I'd rather have 3-4. I'd go Watchtower Overlord and be happier. But it could also see some kind of Hunting Party stack with rogues. With a rogue, basically. Just being the way to go here. How good is that? It's probably fine. If I'm going for the Hunting Party stack, I don't think I want the Watchtower, but you're going to hit 5 next turn. So what are you going to get now? It shouldn't be Overlord by now, I don't think, unless you're just going to go Overlord, Overlord. I'm going to get a silver here and then a rogue. And then I'm going to start taking hunting parties. I could see Relic maybe. But it's less good against the Watchtower. I don't think Demand is going to come into play that much because basically there's no good things that cost less than 5. It's not like I'm particularly enthused about getting Harbingers or Watchtowers, although Harbinger might be okay. If you're like in the middle and hunting parties past some stuff, and then you can set up, but that actually seems kind of thin. Like there's a lot of pieces that tell you build more here, but I think just the lack of deck control kind of tells you otherwise, because it's just hunting parties and the Watchtower, and that's just not that much deck control. You're going border village hunting party, and I don't know. I think this makes your hunting parties worse. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But you just have so many different things, and I just want to be pulling the same things for a while anyway. And you're going with an overlord as well. Okay. I'm just going to take hunting parties. But like the hunting party also doesn't work with the Watchtower plan. You can play Festival here and then play the Watchtower to draw a little bit, but they don't really work that well together. You are probably going to get your rogue played because yeah. And Okay, well, at least my rogue will gain this hunting party back. Now you only have three. Are you going to get another overlord, or part of the issue I had with the opening overlord is I expect the hunting parties will run out in this game. At which point you're going to be pretty sad. Grand Market buy restriction seems pretty steep in the game. I guess there's Relic. Okay. And I think I just want some more hunting parties for now. You're getting a second rogue. Okay. Think I'm gonna take another hunting party still. Could be an overlord, I guess. Let's do that. So now what are you gonna do? I mean, you're gonna ox some stuff, but let me ox you a question. You're gonna get your thing back. Now are you gonna ox the other rogue so you can play your watchtower and draw? Or are you just gonna play the other watchtower? I guess you can gain this festival at the top of the deck, and we'll see what your plan is on the basis of that, probably. Actually, maybe not. You're probably putting it on top either way. Okay, this rogue misses. Swell. So you're demanding here, huh? Interesting, interesting. That would be a good one to take. I guess we're going to have to build in extra stuff. I still want mostly hunting parties, though. I mean, you should be able to play a rogue here, which will be very good for you. Because you get to gain the border village back. I need to decide. I think I just want to play this overlord as rogue. Probably. Um, maybe not. The extra silver isn't that big a deal. I don't really want your rogue. Oh, you have a grand market. Okay, lovely. Oh, and you're taking another overlord. Okay. Well, we're gonna play hunting party here. Hmm. Yeah, this isn't going the way of my original plan. I have a border village. I have an over. I think I want the second natural rogue now. I didn't like the Overlord you took, and I don't really like the Watchtowers or the Harbinger. I like having the more hunting parties instead, but I do think you need to add some of this other stuff. So this is Overlord on Festival, play Rogue, play Watchtower. Grand Market, Hunting Party, play Rogue, and you're going to top deck some stuff. And you've trashed one of my hunting parties. Sad day, not that big a deal. Okay, you want another Grand Market. I'm not that keen on getting more Grand Markets here, I don't think. It's fine, but I would rather have a Border Village hunting party and hunting party or something like that. You're taking the Overlord as well. Okay, let's start with Grand Market here. Uh-huh. Let's go hunting party. Okay. 4, 9, 11, 13. So we're just going to go Border Village. Hunting party, hunting party. And like I said, I'm not that keen on getting more Grand Markets. I mean, another one or two is fine, but I'm not going to go out of my way for them. I'd rather have more copies of things. Maybe this is more hunting parties than I need, but I think it should be fine. I want to play as many rogues as possible, basically. Okay, you have a Border Village, a Harbinger. 1, 2, 3. You have 2 natural rogues, and I think you'd want to play 2 rogues here. I'd also think you just play the Harbinger here. Yup. Now the rest of your deck doesn't have any Overlords. It does have, I was going to say Watchtowers, and the Grand Market. It should have another Watchtower, unless you've just played that. You're going to get one of my hunting parties here. Maybe? Uh, Only if the card you drew off the Grand Market, I guess, was a rogue. Otherwise, I'm going to get it back. Okay, you have 11 here. You're going to go Border Village, and you're going to get a couple fivers. Hunting party and, oh, on top. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Another hunting party on top. Yep, okay. So I'll probably get another Grand Market here. I'm going to look to green kind of soon, I think. But more rogues wouldn't be bad either. You play... Okay. Now you're going to play rogue? Mm-hmm. Now you're gonna play hunting party. You're gonna get a border village off me, which is gonna be unhappy for me. Taking another rogue, I would guess, but it could be a festival, I suppose. A relic. That also makes some amount of sense. On top, okay. You're gonna go double Grand Market or Province Grand Market? Province Grand Market would be. If you have any coppers in hand, maybe you just have one? Yeah. Looks like probably just one. Well, you drew a couple cards there. You're gonna go GM GM. Are you gonna get an Overlord as well? Because this feels kind of overbuildy to me at some point. Like, I don't think getting extra Grand Markets is that great. I mostly want the ability to play more rogues in a turn. 12, 14, yeah, like, I'm just gonna go province, border village, and I could take a relic here. You don't have, I mean, you can make better use out of watchtower stuff, so I think I'd rather take the rogue. Maybe it should have been a festival. I don't know, it's hard to tell. So you have an Overlord in hand, which could draw you a card if you play it as Watchtower, but then you might as well play it as Harbinger if you're going to do that. In fact, maybe you should have done that earlier. Um, or you could just, I don't know, maybe you've tracked your deck and the last card you drew was good. Maybe you want to play it as. Why would you do it as Watchtower instead of Harbinger? It just costs you an action, right? So now it's either Harbinger or Rogue for this Overlord you have in your hand. You'll have 4 money, or 6 money if you play it as the Rogue. 4 plus whatever you draw if you play it as the Harbinger. You are playing it as the Harbinger. Now we get to see if you found anything good. You found another Overlord, so it's the same decision again. It's actually quite bad. Um, and now you've changed your mind and you're going with the Rogue. Okay, which does take that. Are you probably going to get a border village here? You could demand something, perhaps. I feel like this is going to be a pretty bad shuffle for you. Maybe I'm wrong. You're demanding what? Harbinger. Oh, the Harbinger makes sense to save the next. Yeah. I could ox this hunting party. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And I think I'd rather play on sweet. So, okay, this is all right. Festival, rogue, get a hunting party, snap one of your rogues, double province. Mm, my province is in these last four cards. There's a good chance you hit your relic here, and that's going to hurt a bit, and I'm going to have a bad turn. But I am three provinces ahead, and I feel like that's going to be a lot to make up. Oh, also, you might rogue me in a way that makes me discard the province. So I'm not sure about the early part of this game, but I feel like. Mm, what am I trying to say here? I feel like, well, I would think you'd play your horse earlier than this, but I feel like me greening, like you spent a little bit too long to green. I'm not that big a fan of the later overlords, but I'm not confident in any of that kind of stuff. There should be border villages down here as well. So in your hand still you have a horse, a watchtower, a copper, a relic, and an unknown card, I think. Yeah, there goes a border village. I'm gonna play relic here. You're gonna go province, border village, something, or you could demand again. Same decision as last turn, but the game has progressed a little bit. So the first hunting party I think is going to find province, and then the second one, I don't know. This is probably not going to be a very good turn for me. Hopefully I can find a rogue here to gain this border village. And I have four in the deck effectively, because I've got the three actual rogues and the overlord, which I'll happily play as rogue. Yeah, so this is deciding whether you want to go border village and something. I'm not even sure what the something would be between Duchy, Festival, Rogue. I can't imagine it would be one of the others. Or Demand, which for which Harbinger seems like the pretty clear choice. Okay, so I didn't find that. Now, do I want a Duchy or do I want to say demand something? I think demanding something seems pretty good. Demanding a Harbinger, which can find me a good card. This is a very bad draw. Well, my remaining deck should be pretty good, but this is not. Okay, what did I draw here? I drew a silver. I'm pretty sure Hunting Party is what I want on top. We're gonna do it. It's got to be the Harbinger. What cards are left in my deck here? Do I want to trigger this shuffle? There's nothing in the trash right now. Two silvers, a Hunting Party, two rogues. And two estates. Hmm. If I go like double border village here, could also go like province estate. This feels the most natural to me. I don't know though. Okay, two rogues oxing. That is a bit surprising to me. I mean, yeah, I understand there's the Watchtower in hand, but I think Rogue is like your best card here. I guess the Watchtower in the trash makes it a bit worse, but like, what are you going to play this Overlord as? I would, maybe Festival. You want to leave the thing in the trash, I guess. It's possible. Part of the reason I like getting the border villages last turn is it gives me more village space to be better for um, like I have three rogues plus the Overlord. Although that may just not be that important. This looks like it's very likely to be another bad hand for me. Ooh, this is a very bad shuffle for you to have triggered, I think. Maybe it isn't, but I think it is. Where's the last hunting party you played? Okay, well here's another one. You have four overlords in your deck. You've played two of them. You have this one in hand here. I mean, you can double province here, but that's not triple province. You could double province duchy. Then I need province estate to win. Which seems pretty bad for you. This could be like border village duchy, duchy duchy, but then border village wins for me. So I think it's got to be like it could be. I really don't know. Province duchy demands something. I think my biggest. I mean, my hand is terrible, but you don't know that. But my biggest hope is that your deck shouldn't be very good right now, right? I think this is like all your hunting parties, most if not all of your grand markets, most if not all of your silvers, your relic, both your rogues. You have an overlord down there and a bunch of garbage, I think. I guess you still have some harbingers. which can pull up hunting parties, which make your deck okay. So that's my big concern here. I'm pretty concerned if you just go double province duchy, which seems like pretty bad for you, I think, because again, province ties for me and province estate wins for me, but me being able to see my hand is very scared of that. Um, but I think from a random shuffle where I am in my deck, like I have, what, three estates, couple, three estates, three provinces, and two duchies in my deck, and you have a lot of garbage. So you're taking triple. Okay, you're taking four duchies without the border village. Okay, that makes some sense. Um, so this overlord should probably just be festival. That actually doesn't do anything though, unless I want to buy a state, which I could do, or border village, which I could do but shouldn't probably. But I think the upside is bigger if I play the Harvest Harbinger. Okay, so now I want to just go like Duchy demand estate. Demand something, demand Harbinger by estate, I think. And I don't think you can probably double this turn, which I think puts me in good shape. You should have one Harbinger within these 10 cards and one Overlord, I think, and not much else. Lots of green cards and stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the estate. It's kind of unlikely to matter or be helpful, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe there's some chance at like five Harbingers. You have border villages. Okay. Kind of weird to me, it seems. Like trying to figure out what you put on top of your deck before. So these cards should be an Overlord, whatever you put on top of your deck. Provinces, duchies, I think an estate, copper, or something like that. Um, Roguing duchies would be pretty big right at this point, which is, I guess, a reason for okay. Do you have another action in your? Okay, you did the hunting party there, but yeah, This is okay. You have a lot of extra actions here. Okay, just trashing a silver is not a big deal. You have 5 and 2 buys. Are you going to demand something? Seems like the obvious play to me. Pretty sure I want hunting parties. We're definitely triggering this shuffle. Okay. Do I just say if you double you win? Well, if you double you win, so yes, I do just say that. And not worry about demanding something. Swell. I guess I could have demanded, right, as the alternative to saying that. But it doesn't seem that great to me. Surely your deck's got a lot of garbage in it too by now, right? You can't be having that much better turns than me. I mean, maybe I'm just drawing so badly that you could be, but I don't think that like your deck is a lot better than mine. You have more overlords, but that's not that great a thing. You have more harbingers, which helps a bit. I still don't think you have more hunting parties. You have the relic. Festival, uh-huh. But you don't have enough draw to be able to reliably double, I don't think. And part of why I like singling is I think it's going to take quite a bit for either of us to double at this point, whereas singling just seems a lot more likely. Okay, now this is enough to single already. You played the festival first. Okay. This is still going to be hard to double here. Yeah. Good. And if you don't province, I don't know what you're doing. If you do province, it's just a race to the last one, basically, right? What did I draw? I drew a grand market. So, grand market. I think I should still take hunting party here. This lets me play the rogue. Oh, and the rogue wins the game for me. They have another rogue in hand. Swell. Cool. Yay. Yeah, I'm also unsure about almost everything with this game, except that I liked that I greened a little bit earlier. Um, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Heck of a game.